it's approaching the supreme moment. Reality striking closer than it seems, don't it? Go ahead, it's for the taking if you want it. If not, the dream dies and you'll be forever haunted. Then confront it.
What's good? So this will be the first recording at the new place. I did finish up, packing, unpacking, and actual moving, so things are settled down. So let's get back to the showcases. This is one that's been requested periodically, but just finally came around to testing this unit out. So this is the Baba Shop Super Intelligent Super Saiyan 2 Youth Gohan unit. So let's cover the stats real fast because you don't really hear too much about this unit nowadays, especially with other variations of Super Saiyan 2 Gohan in the game that are much better. So again, this intelligence version is leader skill all types attack plus 25%. Super attack causes supreme damage to enemy. The passive skill is an attack increase of 77% when HP is 80% or below. In terms of links, you are looking at Golden Warrior plus 1 key, enemies defense minus 2000. Saiyan Warrior race is 700 to attack. Super Saiyan 10% increase to attack. Prepare for battle is plus 2 key. And Kamehameha is 2500 to attack when SA is launched. So it looks like 4 categories: Hybrid Saiyans, Full Power, Goku's Family, and Boys and Girls. For this showcase, you will be seeing the unit tested on the Goku's Family category. Now at 100% potential, you are looking at HP levels of 12,024, attack of 10,211, and defense is 7,386. 12 Ki Multiplier is 130%. Again, this is the unit you can acquire from the Baba Shop. I forgot the exact count of medals or gems it was required. I think it was like 777 or something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I felt like that was probably the amount needed. In terms of the card itself, do realize that it's a max level of 100, so we're still waiting on a Dokkan Awaken for this unit. I'm not sure when exactly that'll happen, but it's a fact of life. Eventually, units do get Dokkan Awakens at some point or another. So, since it is a Baba Shop unit, I feel like eventually they are going to update these available units and make them a little bit better. I think in the most obvious improvements you would probably expect from a Dokkan Awaken is some sort of better enhancement on the passive skill itself. I think it'll be a higher percent than 77%, and probably the HP restriction would be a little bit more lenient, I guess is the best way to describe it. So again, this unit doesn't have links like Shattering the Limit because those are given to Dokkan Awaken units. So at least the unit does have Prepare for Battle. That is a plus 2 key link. Along with that, the rest of them are pretty much attack increasing link skills. So it's not, of course, with the right support units on the team and rotation, this unit does have the capability of doing pretty well. Again, you just do have to keep in mind that the HP levels do have to be below 80% to get the additional 77% attack increase from the passive skill active. So it seems like quite a few of the Gohan units do have HP has to be below a certain percentage for attack or defense increase to kick in. It just seems like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but it feels like Gohan tends to be one of the units that tends to have that sort of restriction. I don't know, maybe it's just the timing of it, but I say that because I'm thinking of the Tech Future Gohan unit, because I know for that one, that was the attack and defense increase of, I think it was like 70% based on HP being below 80% or below, something like that. Which I actually really love that unit. It's quite fun to run him. It's amazing because it's extreme damage it is extreme damage, but he also does have the Kaioken mechanics, so it's always nice to see units like that with limited capabilities, but you slowly build up their attack to the point where they're actually performing pretty well. So those are always fun. So overall, again, this unit was requested periodically here and there. So again, just finally came around to it and see how this unit does. I do want to say that I do like the card art for this unit. I think it looks pretty amazing. This style I do tend to like. During this period of time, I'm actually a fan of this style a lot. There's a few variation of other units that had this type of artwork style, and personally I do like it a lot. So yeah, Gohan tends to be one of the characters that are easily made into badass artwork. You know what I mean? So definitely did want to mention that. So yeah, I mean, it's I know like yesterday I was a little bit limited in terms of content, but spent pretty much all day moving and unpacking at the new location. So I actually do have a dedicated YouTube room now, so that's going to be very nice. With the equipment set up and all that. So it's definitely going to be pretty nice with having that option. And with Dokkan Battle, it's always about stuff dropping, out of nowhere. You got to be ready for all that shit. On top of the typical scheduled, content of predominantly showcases in my situation, but you get the drift. So it's nice to be settled in. So hopefully, going forward, we're definitely going to be having some good sessions going forward. So back to the Gohan unit. Again, the biggest thing about this guy is you do have to get the HP below 80% or below to get that full 77% attack increase. Super attack is only supreme damage, which in this case makes sense. Leader skill, I mean, it's pretty much outdated. In terms of links, I mean, pretty solid. Typical Super Saiyan links. You are missing Shattering the Limit because of, it is a max level 100 non-Dokkan Awakened unit. Decent amount of categories. I mean, Hybrid Saiyans, full power, Goku's family. Boys and girls, you could definitely build some decent teams out of it, but all three Hybrid Saiyans, full power, and Goku's family, all three of those are pretty good categories, so you should be able to run it pretty easily. And what was I going to say? Hybrid Saiyans. Speaking of Hybrid Saiyans, when is an actual good leader skill coming out? I feel like eventually they're gonna come out with another Super Saiyan 2 Youth Gohan unit that is gonna probably be like a Dokkan Fest unit with Hybrid Saiyan's category leader skill, and then maybe like a secondary leader skill of some sort. I'm not sure quite what that would be, but maybe like, I don't know, 120% Goku's lineage or Goku's family category, something like that. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just kind of guessing at this point, but I feel like I say this because I feel like the strength version of the Super Saiyan 2 Youth Gohan is definitely going to get some sort of easy A. I feel like, I don't know if it's going to be this year necessarily, but I feel like it's definitely coming up. And I feel like there's going to be a Super Saiyan 2 Youth Gohan type Dokkan Fest banner at some point in the near future. I don't know. I just have one of those feelings, I guess. But, we'll see. There's plenty of versions of this guy. So you are essentially, duplicating a lot of characters. And over time, a lot of people have invested quite a bit of time and resources into the other versions. So it might actually be a slap in the face for some. I don't know. But the point being, the strength version of Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, I feel like definitely an easy A is a possibility at some point. It's just a matter of when. I would actually like for that to happen because I would like to actually start running that unit again. It's a pretty cool unit in my opinion. So that's probably the takeaway with that. Obviously, you have LR Gohan and other units as well, but this guy is probably one of your last options out of the group, I think, because, again, just the limitation that it is a max level 100 unit, whereas the rest of the units do have, some sort of Dokkan Awaken, at least a, max level 120 state, so eventually this guy will get a Dokkan Awaken. It's just a matter of when, and if it does, don't expect anything crazy. I think with improvements, I think it'll be definitely better, obviously, but I wouldn't expect an absolutely amazing Dokkan Awaken to happen. But you never know, because certain units were completely blown away with their Dokkan Awakens, like this physical type Gohan, which expect a showcase later on today for that as well. I'll be doing an updated video on his showcase. So again, yeah, pretty solid unit. Not the best of units. I wouldn't necessarily use up resources like the potential orbs and whatnot for this unit. The good thing is you could at least get this unit's SA to max because the story event for the Gohan unit, you could actually farm the SA, and that is from the what is it? It's the card itself is called the Surge of Anger, and that is from like what the hell event was that? It was like the story event for one of the things. I can't remember. I'm drawing a blank. It was like the Bojack. Yeah, it was the Bojack story event. So you can actually farm SA now, which is great. So that's certainly an option. But again, this is the showcase for the highly requested Super Intelligence Super Saiyan 2 Youth Gohan unit from the Baba Shop. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll check you guys out later.